This course is CAS829, Evaluation Techniques for Working Professionals. This course is a required course in the fully online program, the Masters of Strategic Communication. In this course, students start out with a basic training in research ethics. They then move on to learn about different types of data, different types of statistical analyses, which I teach them how to perform. They choose a research topic, which may or may not be related to their job or their career. Once they've chosen their topic, they are taught how to conduct a literature review and formulate testable hypotheses. I teach them how to create an online survey so that they can gather data to test their hypotheses. They obviously then go back to the skills they've learned earlier in the semester about different statistical analyses and apply those so that they can analyze their own data and write up a research report. Overall, the end goal of this course is to equip all students with advanced critical thinking skills when it comes to research. For those who are planning a career in research, they will now feel confident about how to conduct their own research. For those who are not planning a research career, they will come out of this course equipped to critically evaluate research findings that are presented to them. So in this particular lesson, the students first watch this video where they're learning theoretical concepts and why particular analyses are run. Then here they visit this second video to see exactly how to run the analyses in the software. If they want to follow along with me and actually do the analyses that I'm doing in the video, they are given the Excel data that they can download so that they can practice getting the same results that I get in the video. Here we see an example of students learning how to use the STAT+ program to conduct statistical analyses. This is one of the how-to videos that has a voiceover showing students exactly what they need to do to get the program to run the analyses they want. Students can follow along with the instructor step by step to understand everything that's happening. And they have access to the same data that they can download and practice to ensure they're getting the same results. I go through explaining what the results mean and how to read them. And again, these results are taken as screenshots and uploaded to D2L so that students have a record of them. They don't have to go back to these videos. They can make sure that they are able to run the same analyses themselves and get exactly the same output. Similar how-to videos are created for individual students to help them with their own personal research projects. So here we see an example for a student named Greg. Greg had emailed me his data file and wasn't quite sure what to do with some of the numbers in it. And rather than sending him an email where it would be very hard to give the instructions via email, I made this short video just for Greg so that he could understand how to complete his research project with minimum hassle. Students also receive extensive training on how to use Qualtrics so that they can create their own online surveys that they will then use to collect data for their research projects. In this particular section of the video, they've already set up the question, and I'm showing them how to do a survey preview to double check that the question is displaying correctly. On the left-hand side of the screen, students see how this would display on a laptop or tablet. And on the right-hand side of the screen, they're seeing how this same question would display to a respondent who is choosing to do the survey on a cell phone. This is very important because it teaches the students in the course to think about accessibility issues as they design their own online offerings, in this case, an online survey. Overall in this course, I feel that my job is to ensure students leave the course feeling empowered. That's a challenge when teaching an online course where students come in very scared of having to study statistics. In an effort to ensure that no student ever feels overwhelmed or lost, I allow them to work at their own pace, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, all of the content is highly organized and highly structured so that there's less worrying about what date does something do or where do I find the information, and students can just spend all of their energy focused on mastering the content. I'm really pleased with the teaching evaluations, and I continue to make improvements in this course based on feedback from students each semester.